We had a chance to test out this Canon C50 pre-production model while shooting some new merchandise celebrating Glazer's 90th anniversary in business, and we were really pleasantly surprised with the results. You know, anytime we get a new camera, I always ask, who is this camera for? Now, having some time with this C50, I think this is a wonderful camera for content creators, hybrid videographers who also happen to shoot stills, small businesses like ourselves, or anybody who's already invested in the Canon cinema ecosystem as a whole. I think this is a great B or C cam for like somebody who owns a C80 or C400. As far as why, there's many reasons. It's a long list, but let's go ahead and break down some of that list, beginning with just the weight of the camera. This is a camera that weighs 1.5 pounds. It's incredibly light, making it a great camera to put on a gimbal, on a car mount, or just go handheld for long periods of time. And if you are a single operator, the Canon C50's excellent autofocus just gives you a sense of reliability and confidence that you're going to be able to track your subject, whether it happens to be a human, an animal, or a vehicle. So you don't necessarily have to have a focus puller on set. That's definitely an appreciated feature. So let's take a closer look at the camera itself. Now, immediately you'll see quarter 20 mounting points all around the camera. So if you want to utilize them instead of getting a cage, that's a really nice feature to have, but you can also rig this out completely. You have a mic port, a headphone port, remote control port, full HDMI, and USB-C. And the wonderful thing about the USB-C port, it could be used to utilize the C50 as a webcam or for other like streaming purposes as well. And if you're coming from more of a traditional cinema background, a wonderful feature in the C50 that I don't see in a lot of the competitors is the fact that it has the ability to support time code. So back to those people who own a C80 or a C400, now syncing up your cameras is incredibly easy to do so. Moving on to the other side of the camera, we have the card slots. Now the C50 has both an SD card slot and a CF Express Type B card slot, but a new awesome feature that this has is the ability for relay recording, meaning that I can open up the card slot and change media while simultaneously recording and leaving the camera on. So this is a useful feature for people doing podcasts. It's also useful for anybody doing long form talking head content. That is actually made possible by the fan that the C50 has. So overheating isn't really a worry you need to have in this camera. What really makes this camera special though is actually what lies under the hood. This brand new sensor can shoot 7K up to 60 frames per second. It can shoot 12-bit RAW, and you can do 4K 120 frames per second without a crop, which is wonderful for anybody who has any slow motion needs. You are completely covered. On top of that, what may be even more interesting is that now we have opened the gate. Open the gate! We got open gate recording in the new C50 body. So anybody who shoots anamorphic or who just wants to adjust their frame after the fact with different aspect ratios, you have the entirety of the sensor to be able to move around and play with. Along with these new added features, we also get simultaneous recording, which we have been finding incredibly useful. Now, what that is the camera's ability to shoot both a vertical and a horizontal video at the same exact time. You can even reframe what part of the frame you want to be the vertically oriented video. So anybody who needs a quick workflow that is delivering stuff for social media is just an absolute game changer of a tool. Now, the last feature that we're going to talk about, and my favorite personally, is the XLR Top Handle. Now, as far as the audio, you get two XLR ports, which is pretty standard on a lot of XLR handles, but something that I find very unique is the ergonomics of this, just from holding it right here. It just feels really good in the hands. Where my thumb sits, I can easily get to the zoom rocker. So this is a great feature if you have any of the Canon Z lenses and the new RF ecosystem. Aside from all those wonderful video features, this is also a great stills camera. gonna feel quite intuitive to anybody who's already in the Canon mirrorless system, because it actually utilizes the same exact photo menu that you're already accustomed to. It has a 32 megapixel sensor, and it can shoot up to 40 frames per second, which is an awesome feature to be able to utilize for you hybrid videographers when you're torn between photo or video, and you could always take those 40 frames and make it into a video after the fact. This camera should be hitting the shelves very soon. Head over to our website, glazerscamera.com, if you want to pre-order it, or you could even head to our rental facility if you want to try it. If you end up trying it and enjoying it so much you need to purchase one, remind us and we will subtract 1 day's rental fee from purchase. So that does it for our review on the Canon C50. Thank you very much to Canon for allowing us to borrow this camera. If you have any comments, please let us know below what you think of the camera itself. Thank you very much, and peace.